The facts matter.
Good afternoon, everybody. Virgo here. It is still February 10th, 2020, but I just got a hilarious email from Degeneration Nation who sent me this screenshot. And little man is asleep, so you're going to have to just forgive him. He's a big-time snorer. Listen to this, you guys. Can you believe this? It's worse than a human. Anyhow, I got something else funny to tell you guys. So this is actually a crazy train, and there will be more after this that you guys can take a look at, because let's face it, there's nothing like some serious threats when you put up a video having to do with these crazy Moors. All right, so here we go. So here is the screenshot that Degeneration Nation sent me. What you're seeing at the very top here is the link to my live stream, okay? The live stream that's on my channel from Friday. Then it says, she's all in your business more, okay? Then there, of course, is, if you click on that, that's, of course, my video. And then underneath it, it says, she is doing too much. Tell me what that means exactly, right? All right, then it says, yeah, exposing your lying bullshit puts a damper on your scams. Have no idea who Greg is, but regardless. Okay, then next we have them telling that person to go home. And they're talking here about how he didn't do anything wrong and all this other stuff by going behind the bar and, you know, doing their whatever, they're breaking the bar or busting the bar or whatever the hell they called it. But when you keep going, how did she get back on the air so fast? Because evidently they attempted to try to file a copyright claim against me. Well, come on, y'all know I know way too much about copyright laws to break a copyright law. So if there's ever anything at all that I put up that I think might be a copyright issue, it's going to go up and I'm going to remove it very rapidly. It'll just be something that I want people to see. And within 2 or 3 hours, those people will have already seen it and I will remove it myself. But that happens very, very rarely. You know, maybe once a year do I ever have something like that pop up. But the funniest part about this is that, that they're talking about, when you go a little bit further down, they're actually talking about how they're glad to see other nationalities pay attention to what they're doing, because they don't have to like it, but at least this way we're getting educated. And then here's another one that says, I don't get the haters. It is the right of the people to alter or abolish it, government, and to institute a new government that reflects the desires and wishes of the constituents. Guess what, dingbat? That's the majority of individuals. You're not the majority. I'm not the majority. The group of people that you are referring to is your own little tiny group. And you can make this grow forever and you're never going to get there, because the majority of people that that have to do with going and voting, going and running for office and these sorts of things want the country to be a democracy. And what you guys are actually talking about is either an authoritarian that you want to put at the helm, like some crazy, you know, oh, you're going to be slaves and you're going to be slaves and you're going to be slaves because you don't look like me. Okay, people don't want that crap. That is what America is about. Not to mention the fact that even if they did want that crap, you're not who you think you are. We know that for sure. History tells us who we are, who you are, who people that come from Mexico are. We know our histories. I know my own history. I have my own DNA pulled, and I know exactly where I was indigenous to. Here, unlike what you are claiming, the majority of you. Now, some of you might have, a little bit of something in you. Some of you might have more of something in you. And I could really care less. But the fact that you go around making claims that everybody else is lesser than, when in reality, you don't even know who you're talking to 90% of the time, shows how irrelevant you guys actually are. The only reason that this group of individuals that continues to watch my videos, because clearly they understand that I'm not going to stop. I'm going to make sure all your stuff's on Front Street. Because what you're doing is wrong. It's wrong, it's racist, and it's disgusting. Like I said, you're eating your own. Well, that isn't something that anybody wants. And specifically, the majority of people in this country. You're scamming your own people by claiming you have trusts that don't exist. And I don't care whether you think that I'm not educated in the ways of Noble Drew Ali. I don't care if you think that you know more than I do when it comes to your nationality or your legal studies. The truth is, I understand the law very well. I understand that what you guys are attempting to do is illegal. And I also understand that everybody on this channel that subscribes to me knows that. So be concerned, be very concerned, because I'm keeping a very close eye on you. And there are many others that are doing the same. And you should be concerned. You should want to stop hurting your own communities. Anyway, with little man snoring in the background, that's all I have to say about that. Hope everybody is having a great day and continues to have a wonderful evening. I do want to let you know that I've got one crazy train comment that I want to make sure that you guys see, that came directly behind these funny people who know nothing at all about not only the regular law, but also about copyright law. As a matter of fact, the majority of them think they can copyright their names, when in reality, that's the first rule of copyright. You cannot copyright a name or a logo or a trademark or a nickname. You have to trademark a name, and that is for the purpose of merchandise only. So, you see, again, mistaken, but that's all right. Well, we're going to let little man get back to sleep here. I'm going to go ahead and show you that actual comment, which I think you guys will really find funny. It's a juicy one. And everybody have a great day. Even you Moors. Bye-bye.